Roger! What are you doing? Do something!
I'm not doing anything fancy here. I'm just going to start hitting.
Please start hitting.
Now, here we go.
We did another 40 some damage, so I'll take another 4 tokens and put them on you.
So I'll just cash in all that net health that I'll receive.
His eyes alone are not even looking wounded. We haven't attacked you with one, have we?
Yep.
Cool, well it attacks you again, I guess. It can use its
disappear
to try and disappear one of your magical effects.
No, it'd suck if it gets through your death ward.
That is only a 3 again, so it's not going to disappear anything else. I don't think there's any third level or more, third level or less on you at the moment.
No.
Can't disappear anything this turn.
Not that I.
It is going to use a bonus action. Oh, it's now grappling something that is medium or less, so it's going to use skim. As a bit of an Easter egg callback to you guys skimming stones in the early days, the appendage can throw a medium grapple target a number of feet equal to 20 times a d4, so he can throw you 60 feet.
Baradun.
He can throw you 60 feet. For every, where is it? For every 10 feet thrown, a target skims off of solid surfaces and takes a d4 damage, and then you land prone at the end of it. And if you hit another target, you both make a save and you both land prone. So he's going to throw you 60 feet towards the big guy. So okay, move. I think that's about what these 20, 40, 60. So about where Greg is, right here.
He gets thrown into Greg.
He'll get thrown and land prone next to Greg. And because you went 6 of these, it'll be 64 damage. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I don't like this.
And then 5 and 6 is this and this one. All right, that is 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. 15 points of bludgeoning damage as it skims you across the ground. Ping, 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 ping.
Holy shit!
Oh, that was fucked.
That was fucked!
Oh, I'm so hurt. That was fucked.
That was actually fucked!
Oh, it was fucked.
I've never seen a person do that before!
That is its bonus action. That's all it can do. That was at the end of Bodger's turn. Get to the end of the round. Allies.
Lethal. Oh, Lethal? Was he?
Yeah, allies, yes. So Lethal...
As part of the allies?
No, he is on the board now.
Yeah.
So he is on the board, so technically Lethal gets a turn. Lethal, let's see. Does he want to do that now? Does he realise what's happened? He realises he's been teleported against his will. Yeah. He is going to...
Put on the fake mo, finally. Like he should have at the
What?
start. Put on the fake mo.
Put a fake mustache.
Just to pretend
Then
somebody
Lackathick's-
else.
And then Lackathick goes, oh.
Lackathick's eyes, he's like, where is he? I can't find him.
My name is Bobby.
Bobby. My name is Lele. My name is Lele.
Damn it. I've lost Lele. Man, who's this Lele character?
I better let Lele go.
Him just there. He doesn't even have a moustache. He's just doing this.
Just drawn it onto his inside of his head.
All right, Lethal is going to... You know what? Yes, he is. He's going to do this. Lethal realizes what's at stake. He realizes how dangerous this is for him, and so he's going to pull out all the stops. From anyone who could see him, he's in the dragon's. He's in the dragon's claws. He's just kind of been held up, and he's thinking, "Oh God, he can see me from anywhere. He can teleport me to anywhere." So for anyone who sees him, he just goes, "Stop," and then disappears. There's no like crackling of energy around him as he disappears. He's one millisecond there, and the next millisecond he's not. Then we kind of reverse time to see what happens from his perspective. He uses his 9th level spell, Time Stop.
Yeah, baby. I almost took Time Stop.
So good. He then gets to take several actions in a row before Time Stop runs out. He gets 5 actions. So on his bonus action on that turn, he casts Jump from the boots, the boots are all about movement. So he can now triple his jump speed if he needs to run or jump anywhere. Then he gets another whole turn. He uses Mind Blank, which is his 8th level spell. It lasts for 24 hours without concentration, and it means that you are undetectable by any divination spells, including things of a power level of Wish.
Sure.
So he is no longer, hopefully, able to be found with the missing
Thank God.
ability.
I'm glad I got him away.
As a bonus action, he then reaches into his bag, pulls out. He's just like held in space by this paused dragon in the midair. Just calmly reaches into his pouch, pulls out a potion of invulnerability, which gives him resistance to all damage.
Oh, he's fine.
I mean, he did take a lot of damage.
He is
half damage.
He is a wizard and took how much was it? Nearly 50 damage. Which is his lower range. You know how I give all my monsters like a window of hit points? with all of his hit points, if I'd rolled Leothil's hit points every level up and got a 1 on each one, he would have 50 hit points. So that's the lower edge of his window.
Wow.
So it's fine.
He, as a wizard, he's pretty squishy. So he needs the invulnerability to get out of there. On his next action, he casts Mirror Image, which lasts for 1 minute and gives him 4 of those mirror images, makes him harder to hit. And his bonus action, he uses the boots to cast Far Step, which allows him to teleport 60 feet as a bonus action on each of his turns. And he teleports out of the dragon's grasp down to the floor 60 feet away. On his next action, he casts Blink, which lasts for a minute. It's a 3rd level spell, and he uses a Fast Step again.
This is great. We've got Rob facing Rob. The only way to beat Rob is with Rob.
I'm just thinking, it's like, we should have just let Leothil deal with this.
Yeah.
On his next action, he casts Dimension Door from the boots. Because the boots are all about range, when you cast Dimension Door from the boots, its range increases from 500 feet to 5 miles. So he can disappear 5 miles somewhere within range to where he's seen before. And on a bonus action, cast another Fast Step to go another 60 feet, all the while using his movement to leg it as well. And then his last action is to cast Globe of Invulnerability at level 7, which is a concentration spell, but it allows him to have a globe of basically nothing can pass through it. So if you want to put Leothil right down the front of the board there, just to remind you that he is away, he is away and he is hiding somewhere.
So we're like, Leothil, what? Leothil?
He would have got out of the city with that.
Probably, yeah.
He's invulnerable and a globe of invulnerable.
Yeah, Globe of Invulnerability means that no spells can pass through it.
He should really hang out and help us out.
And he's got 4 of him just around himself.
But he's not invulnerable. He just has resistance to all these.
He's got resistance to all damage. He's cowering and being like, oh god, he's coming for me. I don't know if this is powerful enough to defeat a Dark Lord and all the rest of it.
Coward.
And then he uses his last bonus action to manifest mind.
Did he just abandon us? Oh really? The almighty powerful Leothil. Okay, that's fine. Coward. Coward. That's fine. No, it's fine. No, I know that you have your reasons. It's just pussy.
The last thing he does is manifest mind as a bonus action. Order of the Scribe's Wizard. He looks down at his spellbook that you gave him back, and he opens it up. And as we've seen before with Clem, who is also an Order of the Scribe's Wizard, you see some of the ink pooling into an ethereal mind, and you see an elven woman, his mother, who sort of like hovers next to him and allows him certain extra abilities. And he just kind of uses her for comfort in this moment, being like, oh god, what have I done? I did this, it's all my fault, and he's coming for me. I hope the dickheads are enough to take this guy out before he can...
I'm so glad
Come on, dickheads.
Because he may not have been able to do that from fucking standing in front of Shimigadibu.
Yeah.
Because he has Counterspell, and he would have seen Time Stop and Counterspelled it, but you took him out of 60 feet range, which is Counterspell's range, which is exactly what was going to happen. He was going to be like, Time Stop, and he was going to go Counterspell, and it was going to be like, fuck. But you took him out of 60 feet, well done. All right, that was Leothil's turn. Technically, I could go another Tentacle, but we'll just go to allies. All right, let's explain the allies' mechanics. At the end of each round, we're going to roll a background check. That guy just comes in and kills him immediately.
a little fucking castle
this guy just steps in, just slaughters him immediately. All right, at the end of each round, we're going to roll a background check. This lets us know how the fight is getting on in the background and whether your allies or Lakithek's minions are gaining ground. You choose one of you to roll a d20 for your allies. Probably Ben, eh?
Probably me. Give me the d20.
I'm going to roll I'm going to roll a d20 for the minions, and before rolling...
I got a 3.
No.
Before rolling, you're going to choose a modifier to add to the roll. You're going to subtract that many points from your ally pool, and I do the same from my aberrations pool, and then we roll off and the higher total wins, and the winning side gets a slight bonus to the main battle the next round. So how many points in your pool? Well, when you recruited the allies, remember you rolled to see how well you were recruiting them, how well you did, what sort of complications there were.
That's where we got a grin, actually.
Yeah. You got what you... Well done. You got what you rolled, and I got 25 minus what you rolled. So for Zybilna, Kettlesteam, Jabberwock, you got 18. Zaza, Lorna, Palette, and Simera gave you 16. Conrad and the Bullywugs gave you 12. And then your hero point on Aaron and Grin are counted as 25, as the full 25. So that gives you 71 points in your pool to start with, and then I took into account how you've interacted with all of the NPCs throughout the game.
After minus a billion.
God. Thank God, we're safe. We're safe.
You do have some allies. The Order of the Weave came into play. The dragon gave you a bunch. The giant statue gave you a bunch. Whole bunch of stuff. Long story short, you've got 141 points. Aberration pool. What the points are in my pool? I have counted up every time you've wild surged in the campaign. Some of them were a little hard because we kind of hand waved some of them when you were doing like 17 days of casting Jeff. So I've rounded in your favour and I've gone with. Well, does anybody want to guess?
How many wild surges?
How many wild surges?
God, it would
I'm going to
be
say like 112.
Oh no,
No way.
Half
No.
that. 60.
Yeah.
Over the course of the
I was
campaign?
about to say 50. Yeah.
Half that. 60 wild surges rounded in your favour. And then I got some points for each of the allies you didn't warn or recruit, because those are getting overthrown by the aberrations in various parts of the world. I got some from the Silwins, the Witchlight Carnival, the Eclipse Cult, which was all about worshipping Dark Lords. And finally, I got some points for each act of revenge that you have taken throughout the campaign.
Again, we're so fine.
No,
Guys,
thankfully, you didn't actually, going through it, you didn't actually use revenge on many people. I
just
got
wanton chaos.
one time you tripped Elkhorn and broke his hip.
Yeah, I did.
Just because he pissed you off, and so that counted as revenge.
Worth it.
And then you, of course, got revenge on Pirag for killing your grandfather.
Yeah.
The other things were like self-defense mostly. All right,
Like
so
Phil.
I have some amount of points in my pool you don't know. You've got 141 in your pool. Before you roll, you decide how many do you want to add to the roll.
Sorry, and then
I don't fully
and you
understand.
add-
Can I-
so do we deduct those from
You
our...
deduct it
okay.
from the points.
So that's a...
So you, if you wanted, you could add. Can you add?
You could add 70 and
okay.
roll a d20 plus 70, and you're almost guaranteed to win, but then you've used 70 of your
Oh, I
points.
see.
And your allies win that particular battle.
It's a
but
little
you
bit like
used too
Gwent,
much.
where like you don't want to
Overplay your hand
overplay a hand, kind of.
immediately.
Can we imagine how many turns we're going to get where we have to do this?
3 at least.
You also
Could
have
just be the last one right
you
now.
also have other alternate ways of using your ally points for, like, if you really need somebody to come in and do something. For instance, I won't go through them all, but if you spend 30 of your points, the Otis statue will come in and just straight up kill one of the appendages without having to roll anything.
Yeah. So
If you go
that's
if you go
good.
15 points, then Zybilna will fly in on with Kettle Steam on the Jabberwock, and they'll deal
Sorry,
50 points of damage. They'll deal 50 points of damage to an appendage. You can spend points for different things based on which of the allies you chose to recruit.
It'd be really good to just get rid of.
when do we get to spend these
That's a lot,
points?
though.
You get to spend those points once per turn, so
Okay.
each person can choose to spend some of the
So
ally points if they want, but you don't want to blow through them all too quickly.
Yeah.
Can we choose how many points we put on after the roll?
No.
Oh.
You have
Okay.
to allocate how many, because the whole point is I'm going to
141 is a
mine.
lot. Should we
My gut tells me just to deal. Oh, right. But so we have to say, imagine you're going to roll. Well, you're going to roll 20.
Obviously,
this is
got
a
the
big
visas.
dice.
I've written down how many points I'm deducting from my pool.
Okay.
Okay, so you've already written. Okay,
Make your choice. How many points are you
I
going?
don't fully understand this.
You have to make a choice.
He's already written his down.
Each round for the background check, you have
Okay.
to be a different person rolls, and you have to
Why
be the one to decide.
why don't
So
I- I don't
If you're deciding then, okay.
okay.
you're deciding. Choose some points.
Add 20.
You're gonna add 20.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
If you get 30,
Rolling
then
at
we
20.
can take one of these things.
I don't fully understand. 20 plus 18.
Okay, 38.
Yeah.
I added 20. So we both added 20 to our modifier. I rolled a 12, you rolled an 18, so you win.
Yay.
Yes,
For this
good
round.
work.
Watch out behind you! Oh! Oh, yes! Go, Sir Garrett! Yeah! Charge! Yeah! Sir Garrett! High-level fighter! Charge! Yeah, he's killing it! I'm so proud of this guy! 4 attacks per round! Oh! Yeah! That's awesome! And action surge! Charge! Oh! Yes! Charge again! Sir Garrett, you get so much energy! I mean, technically I get 8 attacks! That's insane! That's insane! Charge! I'm out of monsters! I'm glad he's on our side!
I mean, there's a lot of feats where I could possibly get a bonus action as well, so
That's
but
awesome!
I'm out of monsters. I've killed them all.
Yeah, you're doing great!
Look, I'm sick of saying it. Buy our merch. Look at it. Look at it. VLDL, yeah. You see, this is the reaction you could be getting all the time. You can be getting stopped by strange men and smelt on the street.
Sorry, actually, good point. Why are you not wearing merch?
Yeah.
Why are you not
Go
wearing
put on your merch. Buy our merch, VLDL.shop. Thank you.
All right, winning.
Take out one of the tentacles.
Winning the benefits of winning the background check. You win the first one, I'll mark that off. On the first win, that means that you'll gain 5 points to the pool. So you are down to 121 and then up to 126 for winning. That means that because you are winning that fight, the things that are happening off camera, the allies and stuff, they're starting to gain ground, their morale is going up, you're getting more points.
So all that happened from that is we both lost a bit of things from our ally pool, but we
then you
we
gained a little bit.
a bit more.
But because
But
we
if you
spend over
win-
a certain amount.
But if you win 2, of the background checks, you get extra things. If you win 3, you get even more things. If you win 4, 5, 6, 7, the more background things you're winning, the more benefits you guys are having in the next
And also, if we had have committed, like, say we committed 40 to that, then we would technically win, but then overall we would have lost a lot more. Yeah, right.
That's the gambling mechanic. I figured your enjoyment of gambling, I wanted to include something in the battle.
Before you make choices, you should choose how many you're going to contribute, and then we should have our discussion about.
That's why I wrote it down.
No, I know, but for all future ones, so we can't have a talk about. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's why I wrote it down first, so that you couldn't accuse me of like not knowing what I was doing.
Yeah, cool.
All right, that was the end of the round. Top of the round. That is to remind me.
Because we did over 30 points, do we get to take out one of these tentacles?
If you want to use, if you want to spend that. You can now just straight up spend 30 points from your pool. Let me tell you some of the other ones. So for 35 points, the Order of the Weave, your allies there, will enchant one of the appendages to actually work for you for a whole round, and then at the end of that round they'll kill it.
Oh, that's cool.
For 30 points, the Otis statue or the Castle Dragon will come in and kill one of them. For 25, the 4 family members who are all about powerful magic, they will bolster you, restoring a certain number of levels worth of spell slots to you all between you. So I roll
25.
I roll a certain amount. They can restore some spell slots for you. But it does cost you 25 from your points.
Yeah, that could be
20.
really
Conrau's army. I mentioned that like having a lot of army is going to be useful. Because you chose Conrau, his army storms the battlefield, just hundreds of frogs, mixing with the Jeffs, of course. Yeah. Hundreds of frogs take to the battlefield, which distracts and gets in the way of his attacks. It gives me a -5 on all my attacks against you for 1 round.
Oh, amazing.
15, I said Zybilna and the Jabberwock take out they do 50 damage to an appendage. For only 10 points, Grin and Aaron are gaining ground. They're taking out some of the appendages, which means that I subtract 10 from my pool. So you're spending 10 to get rid of my 10, and it's about like whether you think you have more than me at that point. And then finally, just for 5 points out of your ally pool, the Temple of the Light, probably Gurg, will just cast a healing word on somebody. Just a level 1 healing word, just in case you're on 0 hit points and dying, get you back on your feet.
How many for 10?
5.
For 5.
It goes up in 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, all the way up to 35.
And all up to 35?
35.
What was the top one, sorry? 35?
35 is the Order of the Weave will enchant one of these tentacles to work for you for a round, and at the end of that round it dies.
Amazing.
But it costs you 35 out of your points.
One thing to keep in mind is we've got this pool of points over the course of this battle. Whether we win or lose these rollouts, we're probably just slowly losing points. Probably unless something else. You throw something else at us.
I would say so.
So if we want to save them for too long,
I'll tell you that every time you win one of the roll-offs, you get 5 points. But you get 5 points and then something else.
But you had to spend more than 5 points to win that 5 points. Yeah.
Most likely.
But yeah, we should definitely spend because we're only going to go through so many rounds.
That is that was the end of the round things. Top of the round things is his Eldritch Domain. He's going to use, so he's used Arcane Annihilation to go disintegrate. He's used Wild Magic to try and get his Eldritch thing, which didn't prove that useful. So he's now going to use
Revenge.
Deal 1d6 force damage to a creature for each revenge tracker it has on it, and then set that creature's to 0. So your revenge trackers go away, and you take 8d6 force damage.
That's you, Ron.
Oh, sorry, I was working.
You're taking a lot of damage.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be an average of about 27 or so damage. Shit, so many ones. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the ones. Oh, and then 3 6s. Averages out. So 4, 10, 32. Wait, is that right? 4, 10. 22. That's 22 and 5 is 27.
We would
exactly
have
average.
Accepted that.
27 force damage to you.
5,
force
10,
you can't get rid of.
15, 76.
Cool.
Then it is Lakathek's turn. Let's see, what is he going to do? You know what he's going to do? Does he want to do that now? Do I want to save it for later? Yeah, I'll save it for later. He is going to. He's going to use missing to try and find Laerthal. Realize that he can't. You see the eyes kind of whipping around. He seems furious that failed. So he is going to use power and cast an 8th level Maddening Darkness.
Oh, fuck.
You're familiar with this one, right?
You got that Dispel Magic, right?
Baradun, are you within 60 of him if you wanted to counter spell? No, not quite. Although you've got Spell Sniper, which shouldn't work on this, but I allow it. You can counterspell from within 120 feet if you want to try.
But I'd have to use it at 8th level to.
Not necessarily. You could cast it at 3rd and just and try and make a check. I've got Dispel Magic or Counterspell level difference. So there's a DC that decreases for every level difference there is between you. So if you cast it at 7th level, you roll, but it's pretty easy.
Yeah,
If you cast it at 6th, it's...
Yeah, I think you should.
Maddening Darkness means we're all in darkness.
Pitch dark, and at the start of every turn, you take a whole bunch of psychic
and
damage.
that's everywhere.
Yeah, that's what he cast on you when you were fighting with the Bob.
There's no dark.
If I cast it at level 8, it just doesn't happen, right?
Level 8 just goes away.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. That would
if you,
really
I've mentioned before, so I don't mind telling you again. If you cast it at level 7, you would need a DC 14 spellcasting check.
Before you do that.
Oh, spellcasting check.
What's your spellcasting modifier? Just the charisma?
7.
Just straight charisma? Plus 7?
Straight charisma?
Plus 7, yeah.
Plus 7, yeah.
Yeah, so you need to roll a 7 or higher.
I just can't take that chance.
Pump the brakes.
What?
I don't think this... am I within its effect?
For Maddening Darkness, you absolutely would be. It would fill this map.
Because I also have Spell Thief.
Tell me about that.
I'll let you know. You would know that he would have to make an intelligence save against you stealing it from him.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, I doubt I'm going to be able to Spell Thief off a fucking Dark Lord, but I could try.
I bet it's pretty intelligent.
Is that something?
But then if I cast it, would my allies be affected by it as well?
I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. Yeah. Maddening Darkness.
Well, is this the type of thing where we both react and...
You can both take a reaction against this thing, so you could try counterspell it, he can try and steal it.
Do you want to try and steal it first? And if it doesn't work, I'll counterspell it.
I'm also in the front just trying to block it with my hand.
All of this smoke is pooling off of it and you're like, whoa.
No smoke. No
17 to just kind of block.
17 block. That does it actually. This beats his DC.
Okay, you may as well try.
I'm rubber, you are glue. Okay, fuck it. Go big or go home.
That's it, man.
And if it doesn't work, you could do. Why don't we roll first?
I mean, to actually looking at it, Maddening Darkness is a point you choose within range to fill a 60-foot radius. So he would choose it 60 feet from him, and it would be 120 feet. So it would be like basically from here to most, basically just in front of the...
60 either way.
Yeah, 60 so either way.
Like that, basically.
Yeah, it would be that much of the spell. That's where the Maddening Darkness is coming. You can see it all pulling. You can see it all pulling off.
That's still real bad.
Do you want the Viva dice to make sure you...
What are we doing? Are you doing it?
Yeah, I'm going to try it.
So he needs to make a...
And if you fail, then I'll counterspell.
It's me that has to roll, right? He needs to make a spellcasting save.
Yeah, you force creature to make a saving throw with its spellcasting ability modifier DC 14. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
Okay.
Well, hang on, you can roll.
You could. Let me see if it's worth it for you, because...
Is that just a re-roll, or is it like...
No, I'd like to have
0 point.
Because
I don't have to roll, he has to roll. And his
DC will be more than 14.
I'll tell you before you do this, to commit to this then, it doesn't allow you to exclude your allies from the area. So if you then cast it...
It would just mean that he couldn't cast it again.
Yeah.
And I would take it off of him.
It is fucking good just to have it, not have him have it.
Yeah,
because it's such a bad spell.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you're cashing it in for then?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because he's got a plus 18 to his spellcasting
save.
That's
what I thought. It's just
all right, so using the first of the 4 hero points as he casts this Maddening Darkness, how do you steal it then?
I just lean out the window and go,
All of his eyes kind of look over to you. What?
No. Thank you. Hand me the Maddening Darkness. Lackathek, hand me the Maddening Darkness. Give it here. I'm counting to 3. 1, 2.
The smoke pools back into you in a way that's somewhat familiar again. You just get this. It just vacuums up the smoke that's pulling up.
Shit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
What are you doing, Lackathek? No. Were you about to cast Maddening Darkness? You stupid little boy! You stupid Dark Lord! Give it here! No, I won't hear it. Maddening Darkness, right now. Hand it over. I know you've got it. Don't you lie to me. Don't you lie to me! You stupid little Dark Lord! Give me the Maddening Darkness. Thank you.
That's sweet darkness. Oh, fucking hell.
Smoke rings of gibbering whispers of otherworldly.
Oh, yeah.
Just starts pooling out of all of the windows.
Fucking hell.
Just hotboxing this entire building.
And then you just hear Bob going, woo! Guys, I need a few rounds.
Okay, so
Bob's out for a while.
uses action to try and cast Missing, realizes he can't find Leothil for some reason. Uses next action to cast Maddening Darkness. Give it. Well done.
Give me the Maddening Darkness.
To be honest, even if it wouldn't affect us, it also probably wouldn't affect him.
No, exactly.
But him not having it is fucking great.
That's all he can do for that thing then. So he's going to use a bonus action to do Eldritch Blast. Let's go with... I tell you what. No, I will... I'll say you can. Your passive insight has been enough to intuit that some of his eyes, some of his like superfluous side eyes and things, have been looking at the Jeffs and like seeing that they're there, and then just ignoring them entirely. And you realise he's probably got true sight, and so for several months you've been casting an illusion of 226 Jeffs.
They're real.
Yeah.
After going through the three, after going through the three like
You're real to me, damn it.
After going through the three hags and realizing all of those had true sight, little by little as you cast illusions on all of them.
Wait, does this mean the whole thing you've been building up this entire time is kind of just...
Don't do this to me, Rob.
I mean,
Oh, Baradun.
No.
Shame,
Baradun.
Yeah, man, that makes me so happy.
I'm small now. Just don't think about it.
That's weird.
I'm what's the word? Overwhelmed with joy.
That thing you've been working on for years?
That
It's
secret
pointless.
that you were
It's
hiding
done.
from us this
and
whole
that makes
time.
us happy.
It didn't pay
that
off.
makes me so happy.
Shame.
Oh, that makes me so happy. Ha ha! Oh, yes! Woo!
They are invisible illusions. Well, not invisible, technically. Here's the thing. If you can discern that an illusion is an illusion, the illusion becomes transparent. It doesn't completely disappear. So I will say that there's like from his perspective, there's like a low-level fog just around the battlefield. There's like a fog cloud around the battlefield.
A fog of Jeffs.
Of just Jeffs around him. He's going to use
I cluster the Jeffs around me to make a fog cloud around me.
He's going to use an Eldritch Blast on you as a bonus action. Single one, nat 20 though. So that's going to hit, and it's going to deal
Don't do this to me.
18 plus 7, 25.
What can I
25
do
points
with
of
the
damage.
Nothing.
25 points of damage, and he pushes you back 10 feet. That's it.
So Jeffs are gone? They're gone?
No, they're still there. They're just
Yeah,
useless.
they're just entirely useless.
Wow.
Which I kind of, as soon as you brought them up, I was like, I feel like he's going to have true sight and be able to just
Not
go
sure,
illusions.
not sure this is going to be super useful. Yeah, sorry, man.
Are you okay? I kind of feel bad for Adam. That's like a whole over.
I'm in this weird thing where I'm like, yeah, f*** you, Jeff. And then I'm also like, yeah, f*** you, Adam.
Yeah.
So I'm like overwhelmed
All right.
with joy.
He got all of his legendary actions back, top of the round.
You were like,
This is so good. This worked out for the best.
little
Such
spin, make
a waste of time.
This guy.
And then it was
Such
for
a
nothing.
waste
Nothing.
of time.
You idiot. Woo! Oh, it's good for the soul. That.
It's good for the soul.
Good for the soul.
Imagine that. Imagine spending
that much time.
months
Going,
doing
oh,
this. Little
I'm so smart. I'm so brainy. I'm going to trick a Dark Lord by using major illusion.
magic.
What an idiot. Should we fight this thing or?
Yeah. I don't know. This, I actually
Anyway.
enjoy- yeah. Okay.
Shame.
I'm gonna grow big again. Here.
Your
What episode
top of
did
the
you
round.
start that just whole Jeff thing?
Ages ago.
I think it's when he got.
years ago or
I think it's when he got level 6 spells, which would have been when he was level 13, I think.
Yeah, so
Let's have
level
some-
11.
Let's have a little montage of all the Jeffs, just like with this music.
every single day, one of these guys bump into me and see me do some magic, and I'm kind of keeping it a little bit private. But a few of you guys kind of see me working on something.
What are you doing?
Seaside Sunday afternoon.
And also, I cast a spell.
Blue sky.
Don't believe his lies. He's the one. Kill him.
You see me cast a spell, and then I finish.
What are you doing?
And you laughed over some.
I have one spell slot left, so I make it. I do a spell.
Do my spell.
What's the magic? Casting spells! Casting spells! Casting spells!
Love you. You're right.
How many was it? 200?
226.
You're right.
Do you know what? I guess it's handy.
That's probably all that we can do with that.
All right. Yeah.
we can
don't have the rights for this.
Okay.
Bob, top of the round, Cosmic
All the
Aura.
sleepless
Are you
nights
going
of
to look at
Adam
him or
planning
avert your gaze?
Does looking at the tentacles count?
No. The
Okay.
Cosmic Aura is about his face.
Okay, I'm just going to look at this tentacle.
All right. Looking at the tentacle, you do not take the psychic damage. You
Okay.
avert your eyes from him.
First things first, I'm just going to send out my thing 30 feet.
Sweet.
Just get it moving.
Start getting the mage hand out there, and as a leisure man, it's invisible as well.
Yes.
Thankfully,
exactly.
they can't see invisible things, as we've just discovered.
Exactly.
Doesn't have true sight or anything to see
Exactly.
invisible things.
Well,
You'll still get your abilities. I'm not going to nerf that.
and then I just stick out here, and because I'm hidden, I sneak attack this motherfucker.
Do it. Okay, the appendage. You got a 27 on your on your thing. The appendages have a 21 aware perception. So for the sake of the battle, they've got a 21. If you have to get above a 21 stealth from them. Right. They also have tremor sense within a certain radius, so even if they're considered blinded, they know where people are.
Right.
But you are considered hidden from them. Go for it.
Sure.
You have advantage on the attack.
10 or 8. So I'll take the 10. 10 plus 12.
10 plus 12 is 22. Armor class 21. You managed to hit the appendage.
Oh yes.
Roll the damage with sneak attack.
Appendages.
Sneak attack. Okay, I need a Viva dice. I need a 6.
Over there. Oh yeah, over there.
You can just hold on. You can just hold on to that for now.
I will.
All of the dice. Let's see if they got anything they can do. Reactions
That's a
or
lot of dice.
anything.
Hang on.
It's a bit silly actually.
Yeah, that's the right amount of dice. 10d6.
I hope that nobody's like got super close up on this and been like, oh, let's read everything that he can do.
That's what I've been doing this whole time. I've been using my
As
supervision.
I'm moving around, you're like, come on, Rob, please.
I've been one step ahead of you.
Oh no,
Rob.
fair few ones.
And a bunch of
Couple
unreadable
sixes.
bullshit. Okay.
Time.
2, 6,
I'm playing chess. You're playing checkers, Rob.
12, 18,
21.
You can do it.
21.
You can do it.
22, 27, 30, 33, plus 10, 43.
10, 43 plus 10?
But no, good math.
Because it's plus 6, sorry.
6. Yeah. So 39.
39.
39 points of damage plus the 9 radiant that you did it to it before takes it to 48. 48 damage. That appendage.
Greg, let's do it. Right.
Baradun! Quick! All right!
All the Jeffs push up their sleeves and go, right, our time to shine.
Jeffs! Assemble!
Baradun, you blink into the ethereal realm. You're very used to this realm. And as you look across that way from your vision.
Oh!
I don't think you get it. I keep saying it. Buy our merch.
Yeah, see? This is the reaction you could be getting. You're having strange men in your armpits. You could be rubbing nipples like Rowan just did. VLDL.shop, link over there. Buy it.
Who taught you how to sell?
Buy it.